Awesome. So first match is already paired, but welcome everyone to the stream.
Welcome.
We have Smiles VGC with us today, and we are entering a tournament of the new Regulation G.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for this tournament. I mean, this tournament's always come up very, like they're brand new. You don't know what you're gonna expect. So yeah, it's always to me just super awesome. Have you jumped into your match and checked in already?
So I just haven't done the check-in button yet. I wanted to see what they had going on. For my first matchup, I have a Groudon Clear Amulet with Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, Incineroar, Venusaur for the Chlorophyll, and Whimsicott.
Nice. That's it. Let's see. I'm playing the tournament as well, and we're actually running the same team, and I'm running against a not-regulation G team. Mine is just Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, Incineroar, Tornadus, Oregon 2, and Torkoal.
Interesting.
So they just went ahead and just kind of went with this same route, which is fine. I am still a little bit worried, I guess. I was worried about the Torkoal for a second, but wait, I have, we have Fire Terra Groudon, so that should be fine. So let me go ahead and, I guess, get set up over here on my end for mine.
I should feed my cat so he doesn't bite my ankles the whole time.
Oh, you have to do that.
Yeah, well, normally I feed him in like a half hour, but he's crying.
Yeah, I have a cat and I have a dog as well at home. And my dog is like super fine. Like if I don't feed him, he'll like cry a little bit and like come and be like, "Hey, you forgot to feed me," and that's it. But my cat will not stop screaming. It just meows and meows and meows until I feed it. It just has to be fed when it gets hungry.
Why is my Groudon not viable?
Well, that I don't know. Because it shouldn't... Yeah, this is a Regulation G tournament, right? Well, it shouldn't matter either, right? Did you set up the... Are you setting up the rules?
I did. Maybe I set up the wrong rules?
Maybe. Did you go with official battle team 1?
Yeah, I think that's wrong.
I'm just gonna let the other player decide the rules in this case. You can just click back and do that.
Oh, huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if they also click back after this and they just get a circle where nobody wants to choose the rules.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this works. Let's see. And if not, we can probably just go and ask somewhere. Yeah, I didn't have any issues jumping on. Let's see. Yep, it's all good now. Okay, perfect.
My opponent just says good luck. He doesn't say have fun.
Nah, chill.
That's not chill, dude.
I actually had to say it to my opponent. My opponent didn't say a single thing to me, which is so unchill. I'm like, come on, man.
Not 100% knowledgeable about how to operate this team, but we're gonna do our best.
Yeah, I've been kind of mainly running for a lead here, either Groudon Flutter Mane or Groudon Raging Bolt, also Raging Bolt Flutter Mane with Groudon in the back for a switch in when I'm scared of like anything else, you know? Alright. Let's see what the world is cooking up here. We are running Groudon, and Groudon I think at school. So I hope it goes well here.
Don't really feel confident on my fourth pick. Like I felt like all three options just really struggle.
I looked away. What was your third pick?
Or
your last pick, sorry?
I went with Incineroar. Also, I can do the virtual camera for you.
Incineroar.
Like I felt like Wellspring gets walled by their team, and then I felt like Rillaboom would just benefit him more than it benefits me.
That's fair.
Terra Fairy.
Yeah, press Blue Blade does some good amount of damage there, I think.
Yeah. Probably Terra Fairy.
Yeah, a little Terra Fairy there. I guess to kind of, because the Florida Mane hits it pretty hard there, right?
Yeah, but I
It's a
believe Groudon with a +1 will be faster than Flutter with a +1. Groudon.
Oh, so the second turn matters a little bit more.
50. This Flutter is set at 200. Actually, I think I might be faster.
Buster is pretty speedy here, and it is speed booster, right?
Yeah, it is. You went for Protect. Don't miss, buddy. Don't miss. Nice.
That's
Well
gonna
done.
hit really hard.
Well
Don't-
done. Yeah. I mean, it's just the fact that the Precious Blade is 85% accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always scary, but that's why Stumping Tantrum is in there, because Stumping Tantrum I'm pretty sure gets doubled or something, gets boosted if you miss the previous turn, so that way you can just go ahead and like get boosted that way, you know?
Gotcha.
I'm not sure if it works in a way where, like if you were to fail because of a Tornadus, for example, where it just doesn't affect it, like if we were to booster it, I don't think it does, but I think it's just a miss.
Oh.
I think I got somebody at the door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Hoping that this Terra allows him to live the Giga Drain that can occur, but I think he would rather instead go for Sludge Bomb onto Flutter. I'm faster than him, that's insane. I got a crit onto the... Oh, he Earth Powered, that was super smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, I totally messed that up with the Terra. I possibly could have lived that without. I had a feeling he would protect there. Does he protect on both? He does. Would have been nice to put in Raging Bolt onto the Flutter slot. My cat keeps meowing.
I've been trying to get...
I messed up.
What did you do?
I wasted my Terra and he predicted it and did an Earth Power right onto it.
Oh no! Onto the Fire Terror from yeah, that's rough.
Oh, I didn't think about collision cores. Oh my gosh. Yeah, GG.
What is Collision Cores?
It's a fighting type move that does 1.33 times if it's super effective.
Oh, this is a fun team, huh?
I don't know the regulation. This is not what I've been doing for the last week.
It's one of those things where, like, yeah, if you start running into Miraidons and stuff like that, like Terrapicus, you're like, oh, I've never seen this in my life. But, yeah, it's just a little bit, it's hard.
Also, I surprisingly lived his Giga Drain on 3 HP.
Oh, really? Nice. That's pretty sick, actually.
He is booster Flutter, though. Yeah, I really needed to save my Terra.
Terra.
His booster speed.
Yeah, I'm going against the Porygon too, which is, it's kind of cool. Like, I like their idea, but they just don't seem to have any sort of damage at all.
Oh well, I'm here for fun, not for wins.
Yeah, I mean, we're learning a new regulation. That's what the tournament is for.
Yep.
I
will be honest with you though. I don't plan to do much of Reg G.
G? Oh no, why not?
I don't know. I've never enjoyed power creep in legendary formats.
Okay.
I just find it way too game breaking. And over the last 2 months specifically, the recent results, the difficult RNG, the scenarios that I've dealt with, which were just simply outside of my control, have really just worn me down.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to kind of stay, especially consistent with with playing a game like VGC. Like, it just like, I don't know about you, but it gets to my mental for sure.
It does.
Like, it's a very frustrating game. Like, where sometimes it doesn't matter if you do everything perfect, you just get crit.
Yeah. That actually leads into, like, the last straw that broke the camel's back for me is after hitting the top 500 ladder on Showdown with the Tropius team,
Yeah.
my RNG was horrendous.
Really?
There were games where people, there were multiple games. I'm not just referring to one singular game and trying to say it's everything that occurred. No, it happened multiple times where the opponent would crit 3 turns in a row. They would crit 2 on the same turn and then crit again the turn after.
Wow. Yeah,
But
no, that's
it
kinda
wasn't
crazy.
happening for me. And to just watch other people having the best RNG and just knock me down 300 points on the ladder
Yeah.
just really demoralized the game for me.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. Like I was in the I was in the top. I think I got to top 900. No, 900. Yeah, 920 something. In this last what is it?
Global
Series? I'm not sure what it's called. But yeah, in April or in March, I got to top 900. And I was cooking. I was feeling really good, and then I just started completely just losing. Where to a point where like I was getting so many crits. I was missing just attacks constantly. I went like a few times against minimize muck, where it's just something where like I just don't want to play against that team. Like it's just so frustrating. Like you have to grab like if you win, it's because you have to wait for a crit and like getting lucky and actually landing something. It's just so not cool and like it wears you down, man.
It
I can-
truly does. Like
Yeah.
watching the opponent land 3 turns of both slot rock slides and getting flinched on both slots. And you're like, I've ran rock slide a lot in my life and never
Mine
have
just
I
misses.
experienced that for myself.
Yeah.
It's
Mine
so
just
demoralizing.
It doesn't do that much damage as like when I go against rock slide, it's hitting me really hard. I'm flinching left and right, and it usually always hits. Like probably might miss once out of 6 clicks. When I use it, I miss probably my first 3, and then when I hit for very little, and I don't get the flinch that I need, and I just switch my team.
For reference, my friend sent me a scenario that occurred to him recently. He was versing the Articuno Snow team that won the regional, and the opponent. No, actually, before I mention that, on his team, he had Palmont, so he had Revival Blessing and a Lepa Berry, so he got 2 revivals off.
I hate that.
The opponent was running the Sheer Cold Articuno with the Choice Specs.
Yeah.
They had clicked Sheer Cold 8 times. My friend had protected 3 of those Sheer Colds. The opponent landed all other 5.
Oh my god.
The only reason why 3 of them missed was because he protected on those.
Like I don't know how I would properly handle these situations in real life.
He gave the. I just want to finish the thought. He gave the scenario to his friend who is a statistics master's in college. The scenario that played out had a 0.084% chance of occurring.
Oh yeah, that's real fun when like it just happened to you.
Yeah. Like having something that's less than 0.01% chance of occurring.
That's rough. Like in real life tournaments, like you have to handle things with grace. Like you're playing, like there's a sort of etiquette that you need to keep, I think, in my opinion, because you want to carry yourself in a, I guess, semi-professional way, at least, or at least in a cordial way, I would say. You don't have to be professional at all, but like you have to be nice.
Yeah.
And I know I wouldn't be able to not make a face. You know, like it at that like I know at the end of it, like I would probably not even really want to talk to the other person about my match. Because it's not even like what am I gonna say? It's like dude, you just got lucky. You
Yeah.
know, or
Yeah.
something where like I don't want to say that like there's a lot of skill involved in this game, but there's also a whole lot of luck, I think.
There's a lot that can hinder the most skillful player.
For sure, for sure. And then again, you know, there's players like Wolf Glick, you know, that they're constantly making it to the top. So like I'm sure there's some sort of way to be able to not account for these things, but be able to still be in a position where when these things happen, like you're still mainly ahead of it. But I think that even them, like I've seen streams where it's like, nope, not happening. Like I think it was like James Beck that like a while back where he just got like a random frozen Pokemon, like the last turn where he needed it to attack, and then he just never thought out. So he just ended up losing on stream, like his I think on like his third match of the set to like to the tops, or you know, it's like very like
Yeah.
crucial thing that he needed. And things like that are just kind of really rough, you know. Yeah.
Real quick, comment in the chat asked if we are using a new team today, so I just want to showcase it to them. So we are in the next regulation. It technically starts next month. It starts in May 1st, but this group decided to hold a trial tournament that allows us to practice and get prepared for it. This regulation has single restrictions. So there is a list of high powerful legendaries that are considered restricted from the format, and they slowly incorporate them over time. And so you get to put one of them on your team. This team, today, we are using a Groudon team, and it supports the photosynthesis of the rest of the team.
Real quick, I think the matches are matches second round.
Yes, it is.
I think that having Groudon, the reason why I wanted to kind of use it and run it is because lately there's been a lot of that eject packed Torkoal that's been running around. An eject packed Torkoal is really cool. It works really nice. It hits really hard. It's just really slow. So you're kind of either banking on going ahead and get like intimidated or getting some sort of drop, or being able to actually hit something and get an overheat off if you don't get KO'd, which is a little hard to one shot a Torkoal, but it's still doable, you know. So like there's still that, and then again after that you have the overheat. You might want to go for like body presses and things like that. That's what you're running, but it's still like a little tough. I think having Groudon like gives you a little bit more of that, you know. Setting the drought, supporting your mons, and having that still spread damage from the attacks that you may need from there, which I think is pretty cool.
Versing a unique team, it is a Snow Ice Rider Calyrex, a Alolan Ninetales team.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like what they're doing there with increasing the defense of the Calyrex, which is scary. With probably a Lorville and the Snow.
Yeah, absolutely.
On my side over here, I'm going against another Trick Room team. Lunala, Ursaluna, and Deity are Marouche, Urshifu, and Clefairy, which sounds pretty scary.
Without knowing the lines of like what mons have good matchups against others and vice versa, I just feel like I'm not bringing the best for core, but we'll see how it goes.
I think this is, you know, something that is going to take a lot of adjusting. Here, you know, when we were already in a established meta, it's a little bit easy. You know, you can find the other patterns. I think in here, I like what you're doing with your lead of kind of going with a proven concept of the lead, and then having the rest in the back to support, which I think is just really smart to do. We're also bringing out the Intimidate right off the bat to go ahead and drop that Calyrex.
So it has Clear Amulet, so it didn't drop.
Oh,
It was actually for the purpose of having Groudon in the back and allowing me to take away the snow. So I actually think I had a different thought, but then I realized how it could fail, and I actually think this might be a better play. Because I make that fail, he doesn't protect, the sun boosts the Flare Blitz.
Let's go. We're cooking.
Oh, it doesn't take it out.
But at least I really like that we went ahead and got rid of this. And I mean, we should still be outspeeding here a lot. Trick Room. Trick Room. Trick Room those. And we're not sure then on the speed, because it went for Trick Room, so it was always going to hit last.
Yeah, so it's Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, Protect, Trick Room.
Yeah. How slow is this thing?
It's very slow. Calyrex is very slow.
Yeah. Alright.
Like, I know the Mons. I know their generalized stat distribution and,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, how they're controlled on the field, but I actually think I played this really well, making the switch into the Flutter. I originally was going to switch Incin out and have Flutter first, but then I realized, you know what, Flutter's probably not going to get the KO on Calyrex. And then once he sets up Trick Room, now my Flutter main will be the last to move because of the booster speed.
Yeah. Man, I like how the Groudon's looking, the chandelier in its head.
Yeah, it's so tall.
Yeah, it's so big. This Groudon actually, you know, for the viewers and things like that. Also, I don't know if you guys play Pokemon Go, but the Groudon I got from Pokemon Go. They've been running a lot of events, and this event's just kind of, you can get with communities. So there's a lot of it. At least where I live, there's a bunch of people that go and play, and you can do these raids in which you can capture these legendaries, and they're not guaranteed captures, but they're most likely, and they're actually guaranteed if you were to get into a shiny. But the cool thing about it is that, yeah, like, once you go into this, like, I think I caught about 4 or 5 Groudons and a few, like, I think, like, 4 or 5 Kyogres, one of them shiny, in the past 2 weeks. So it really just gives you, you know, all these Mons take a full playthrough for you to be able to get them, so it's, like, really nice to be able to have all that from Pokemon Go.
Absolutely. I didn't have an answer for the Ursaluna, I'm realizing. Okay, good.
Yeah, well, he actually went for Hyper Voice, which I think is a little weird here, but...
It's because he has the Throat Spray.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he wanted to get his special attack boost up while he could.
Yeah, and then its Earth powers are going to be pretty crazy after being boosted.
One thing I am realizing now that I'm in these battles, the team only has 2 protects, and I feel like that's hurting it.
You're right.
Like, I feel like Raging Bolt using leftovers should have had protect on it.
That's fair. See, since I had Calm Mind, I didn't want to also add Protect into it, because then you have Protect, Calm Mind, And then you kind of need to run. You don't need to run Thunderclap, but
Dumb to just get crit like that.
Oh, from a knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I'm sorry if I'm like asking a little bit about the games, because
No, you're good.
I'm like looking at yours and also looking at mine.
So I did that switch so that I have a protect for the last turn of Trick Room. That doesn't KO. I knew it. I might be able to win from this position.
So close to it.
I think I do actually win from this position. Because Trick Room ends now. I'll be faster than the Incineroar. With Groudon.
Yeah.
And his is also safety goggles. So as long as this Stomping Tantrum does take it out, I believe I win.
Stomping. I mean, Stomping should hit pretty hard. Because Stomping is, I mean, come on, Groudon.
Yeah.
I EV'd you properly. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, because this should be like we did this to be on the boost. Yeah, I mean that. I'm glad that this kind of worked out.
I just prepped for the end of Trick Room once I took out his Trick Room setter and made it so that I had two pieces in a position to just do all of the damage that is left on their side. So yeah, that knockoff was kind of unfortunate, but I sacked where I needed to in the turns that best benefited, and I think that went really well. The reason why that crit upset me is because on that very turn, I just put out Incineroar to sack it and get an Intimidate onto that. So it just ignored the Intimidate that I did.
Completely, yeah. I'm over here getting a little gooped, I'm not gonna lie.
No. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I do want to just take 1 second to feed my cat so he can stop nipping my ankles. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. I'll be here.
For the stream? For the stream? Hello? Hello? I am back.
I am here. I'm still getting very, very gooped.
You got 4 people watching? Let's go.
Nice. I'm going against the like Ursaluna Clefairy thing, but the thing with it is that because of Clefairy's, what is it, Friend Guard
Friend guard,
ability?
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is just like Ursaluna's just not dying, so
Mm.
it's been able to KO a good amount. And
The
now,
Tropius Ursaluna team that I ran, I actually did think about putting Clefairy on that team for the life do follow me friend guard.
mm-hmm,
But using
that's kind of what I'm running against right
mhm.
now.
having Comfey on the team, I felt like if I dedicate too many slots to support, then I'll never have the momentum on my bad matchups because I only have like one offensive reliability. Like a Corviknight would just immediately wall
Mm-hmm.
Ursaluna.
Yeah, that's
Body
fair.
press and Iron Head.
The Stumping Tantrum does more after an attack hits a protect, or just
Yes.
after a miss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I should definitely go Stumping Tantrum into that slot then. Thing is, see, they have White Guard, and I'm still gonna Dazzle and Gleam Choice Specs right here, so I'm kind of good. Um, yeah, like that just kind of really messes me up. Unless my Stumping Tantrum critical hits, KOs, one hits. Nope, not at all. And he's pretty smart because my opponent also went ahead and did Earthquake there.
Mm-hmm.
They protected their Lunala
Oh,
with
that's smart.
from the Earthquake and hit both of mine. So like right now, like he won because of that right there. Like
Ooh.
that Lunala was that was pretty broken. Because my Dazzling Gleam would have kind of KO'd. I guess I still have an instant in the back, but I just don't think it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't be able to do anything.
One thing I want to try eventually is the Dialga or Palkia. Probably Dialga is probably better defensively with telepathy, and then have like an Earthquake or Iron Moth Sludge Wave next to it.
Interesting.
Because I had I had played some randoms doubles and it actually was pretty strong.
Interesting. You said you played some singles?
Randoms doubles.
Random doubles, okay. I was like, wait, random singles. Yeah, I lost to that Lunala this. Yeah, actually, that Lunala thing was pretty cool. It was Power Herb, Shadow Shield,
Yep.
Terra, normal.
And Meteor Beam. And then what you can do with Lunala, which is really cool, is that you take an Earthworm and you Shed Tail, put Lunala behind the substitute with full health, and then until it's hit with either a sound move or has its sub broken and its health broken, every hit will be 50% of its actual damage to the sub.
What was the last cow? 50% damage to it?
Yeah.
Damn.
When it's at full HP, all damage is reduced by half.
Damn. I wasn't thinking of Lunala like that at all.
Mm-hmm. That's why I brought it up in the chat when I was asking for what team we would run. I kind of was thinking that we would run Lunala, because it's just really cool mechanic. But I'm interested in this Groudon team.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the Lunala. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna run this one's weekly, so maybe for the next one we run a Lunala team. Yeah, this guy was actually pretty nice. So I might just kind of message him or something. Maybe even if we're gonna run a Lunala team, might get some tips from him on what he's running. Maybe some spreads or something that we don't have to fully math out ourselves. You know.
I can always ask him for the Poke Paste. He'll likely be willing to send it.
Nice.
Do I have a Raging Bolt? I do not.
You looking for a Raging Bull?
I'm doing the gift stuff right now while I'm waiting.
Oh, I see.
And it's like, for example, I had a Flutter one already, so I was just seeing if there was ways I could save time by just having it.
Having it ready.
So
right now we're both 1-1 with this team. I think that it has some potential in here. I think that the meta, not even the meta, because there's no meta right now. I think I'm just at least with this, I'm inexperienced against the Pokemons that I haven't played against. Because I started playing in the Dynamax era, and the Dynamax era is very different because Lunala just gets one-shotted by everything. So it didn't Lunala wasn't a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Earlier you went against the Groudon, which I don't even know the moveset, so I went with the fighting move, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. And what was the other one? The fire type move that was boosting his speed by 1?
Flame Charge.
Yeah, so it's the stuff where it's like you're not used to playing against it. Once you are, you just kind of prep for them. Maybe you just go ahead and throw a mirror somewhere in there, and if one moment they go ahead and do that, you just kind of pin them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so things like that where it just kind of takes a little bit of experience of just knowing the matchups. But I like the team; it's pretty fun. I haven't gotten the performance that I want from Groudon though. I want those Principal's Blades to just kind of hit for once, hard. And I want kind of the Flutter Mane and him to just kind of take 2 KOs in one turn pretty quickly,
Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe Choice Band might be a good one for Groudon.
I was thinking about Choice Band and Assault Vest also. The Citrus Berry is cool, but I don't think I love it. I think the Citrus Berry, this team has the safety goggles.
Citrus Berry actually did save me on that game I just won. I will say that.
Yeah, it comes in handy. That's why I have it in there. It can make you take 3 hits instead of 2. And that matters, I think, a lot. But
if you also need to do 3 hits instead of 2, then that can be a problem.
That's my thing. Yeah, the output of it is just not crazy for me. I think I see you got waifu in there with the gold amulet. It seems like you were doing some money hunting or something like that.
I was, yes.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I think I was running a different one instead of Sylveon. I was running the not the restricted. What's it called? The one with turbo blazed. I just forgot its name. Let me check my party here in the game.
I was doing this for the purpose of the global challenge. I needed to get all of my sets completed, and I needed some more money.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, I think it's kind of the best way to get money.
Ogerpon. That's what I'm forgetting.
Oh, I have an ogre Pokemon I can send you.
I think I do have one. I was just more so. Yeah, I do. I was more so of just like staring at the screen, being like, "What's my last mon?"
Yeah. Well, it's a nearer team to us. What do you think can change of it? Like straight out the gate, what have you used? What have you not used? What do you think is like the weak spot?
One thing I haven't used is Rillaboom and
Really, I don't think it
Ogerpon.
really match.
I used the other four because they work together for the sun.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I guess like the ogre pawn. My thought was that it was more kind of to punish your son getting taken away.
I
with
see
Ogre
that.
Pawn.
And then
Yeah, so
Rillaboom would be there if I get into a Miraidon matchup and I need to take away the electric terrain.
ooh, right, yeah, nice. I wasn't even thinking about the electric terrain, but that is really needed now. See, new things that we kind of get into with the new regulation.
Mm-hmm.
It's still weird. Like I'm going to attend the Orlando Regionals, right? So I'm doing some of this gaming, and I'm also getting some coaching for the Regulation F. So it's kind of odd having like playing in two regulations at the same time. And
Yeah.
then it's like right now, like this is really fun for me because I am playing with something that I have no stress of actually having to like learn fully how it works. Like right now it's just for fun. We're doing a little turn here. If we win, we win. If not, it's fine. But like with the team that I need to use for Orlando, I need to learn how to very, very well use that team
Mm-hmm.
to increase my chances. So like it makes playing in that regulation with the team like a little bit more hectic than just running Groudon and hanging around.
Yeah. So it's X2 to cut. Just
X2,
let
we're
just to
still
let you
in.
know.
We're still in.
Because I was curious how many rounds and what the top cut was, so I was just checking. It's 7 Swiss rounds, X2. So if you win 5, 6, or 7, you get in.
That's not like we still have a pretty good chance then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we get to top to cut, that would be nice. Groudon in the cut.
Honestly, for this event, the consistency that they hold these and the size that they are known to get to, this is actually considered a smaller tournament for them. Only 85 players.
Yeah, usually they're like 200.
Yeah, they're usually 150 to 300.
Yeah, I like playing these a lot. I've never gotten top cut, but I've gotten like my 5 3s and get out. But they're really like I find them really useful.
Mhm.
Like the amount of players that are here and the quality of players is really good.
My old
yeah.
work schedule allowed me to do it. I did do these a few months ago, but new work schedule just makes it impossible.
Yeah, you just can't get into them unless you
Yeah.
get like a free a day. And
I'd have to have my Switch at work, end 30 minutes early, and then sit at the office for 3 to 4 hours playing it.
Yeah. No, that's rough. You can't do that.
I'm the only one there, so like on a technicality, I could.
Yeah. But
But do I want to leave the office and drive 30 minutes home at 11:30 at night to then go back in the next day?
that's the thing. Like, you never want to be at your workplace that late either. Like, I find it so hard. Like, I work from home. I'm a remote worker. And like whenever we do have to go, they always make events of it. They're like, all right, well, we're going to work, we're gonna go and like have happy hour, get some dinner, and do this whole thing. And it's never meant to be this way, but it ends up being like like a 14-hour workday.
Oof.
We're really working like only from like 9 to 3. But then after that, we're hanging out for 2 hours, and then you go out for some drinks, and then you go out for dinner, and then you go out for whatever other activities you're doing, and it's all because of work. Like you don't really want to hang out with these people that much. Like some of them, yeah, like some of them are super cool, they're your friends, but like you're in like a group of like 20, 30, like you don't know half of them, or like if you do, it's whatever. And you're there to like 10, 11. And it's very rare that we do it, but when we do, I'm just like, whoa, I 8 hours is a lot.
Yeah,
11, 12, 13, way too much. Um, yeah, you just kind of need that break from being, I don't
absolutely.
know, like separation. Yeah.
Um, Little story about what I used to do before I made this transfer 2 years ago. Um, so I'd say it'd probably been like 3 or 4 years ago I used to do this. But I had a coworker who I showed him the Pokemon Showdown website, and after we finished working, we'd hop into his car, do some adult
Yeah.
recreational activities, and we would sit there from 6 p.m. to midnight just doing that for this full 6 hours and playing Pokemon Showdown against each other on our phones.
Really?
And we would just do
Oh,
that for
damn.
6 hours after work in the parking lot. And we would do that like 3 to 4 days a week out of a 5-day work week.
That's a lot of fun, not gonna lie.
It was so much fun. It was amazing. And
I
he
bet.
wasn't as good of a player as I was, but I got him really into it and like, taught him a lot, and he got really comfortable, and we did everything. We did from randoms to Gen 1 to we did all 8 gens. There were times where we would just, all right, we finished this gen, now we're doing this gen, and we would just keep switching gens. It was just so much. We were all about it. Now, new round has been paired. The team I am versing, I actually did see a couple YouTube videos about. It is a Shadow Rider Calyrex with the Indeedee Psychic team.
That's pretty sick, man. Yeah, and like I don't know if I think I was muted there for a second, but like I think it's really cool that you got your friend like kind of like going up in the showdown and stuff like that. Because I don't know, I think it's just such a cool thing. Like people forget that Pokemon is so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like he
Alright, well,
dabbled a little bit into Pokemon Go, but it wasn't the Pokemon he was looking for. So when I showed him the website, he was like, "Oh, this is
yeah,
what I like. This is what I'm here for."
that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Yeah, Showdown I think is really cool. It's a really cool website. Like I think it's been a great tool. Um, it's great competitively. Like I think that like you have this thing where you can have all the Pokemons, you can do all these battles, you can train them however you want. Like just with the flip of the moment, And I think that it just makes Pokemon very accessible. Like I think the problem with Incard is that there's just a lot of time that needs to be spent grinding a lot of these things, and then for you to be experimental and for you to just be having some fun, it's a little bit hard and makes it sometimes not so worth it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to get 50 Terra shards for I don't know, a random Squirtle that you want to make a team around for some fun.
Hmm.
So I don't know, like Showdown makes it really cool for you to just be able to play, which is nice. The UI could be a little bit better. Not hating on anybody from Showdown. Showdown's it's great, but I am a front end engineer, so like I really like pretty websites and like clean.
My opponent chose the wrong rule set.
That's not it.
Well, it's just not letting me choose my team.
Yeah, because it won't allow you to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing against Mammoth VGC.
Is this double battle flat rules?
I'm not sure on that. Flat rules seem right. Special Pokemon allowed, yeah.
What the heck?
It's not even there, right? So maybe you can check in the tournament. Let me ask this guy that I'm with. I sent the guy that just sent mine a message just to see what he grabbed. Official rules 2, he said. Oh my god, I'm going against a Blizzard Ice Terra Kyurem that almost one-shotted my Raging Bolt.
It didn't save it as a battle team. What the heck?
Oh, and when you close the game, it just
Yeah, it, like deleted it set up as a battle team.
Oh.
Let me save
Yeah,
real
this guy
quick.
I'm playing against just wins. Yeah, he has an Ice Kyurem, and I have a Groudon and a Rillaboom in the back. I am so screwed.
You got this.
Official rules 2. That's what my dude grabbed over here. Yeah, these legendaries are crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm going against Ice Kyurem with Ice Terra, I'm guessing Choice Specs Blizzard under Tailwind, and I'm just... It's just doing so much damage.
Dang. You're saying you guess? Wouldn't it be on the OTS?
No, no. I'm sorry, maybe I misspoke. I didn't guess. Said I'm going against.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I heard you say, I guess it's specs.
No, it's Choice Specs Ice Terra Turbo Blazed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Not full on dude. At least I picked up his Ditto or something. That like
Mental herb? I feel like Snarl is needed.
Dude even has Snowscape, so he's gonna set up Snow
Oh.
and just full accurate Blizzard. Unless I get like a triple crit from my Grassy Glide onto it, which it doesn't do anything because it's under Snowscape. So yeah, no, this guy like he cooked me. Yeah. This is kind of my fault too because I didn't even look at the team sheet for this game, so I could have definitely out turn one, and I was like, maybe he has like I didn't fake out at all because I was like, maybe he has like covert cloak on the tornadoes, but he has focus sash. I have all this information I'm not using.
I was right about the fake out. He goes for Nasty Plot. Let's go.
Nice, we're cooking.
I have a feeling he's protecting. In parting shot. Oh.
Maybe this is all this.
No, he just did the switch, so I couldn't do the that actually made a lot of sense. Yeah, not having protect is really hurting on Raging Bolt. So now he just gets a free expanding force right here. Yeah.
Damn, that KOs both.
Well, it's not Assault Vest.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that is a major flaw in this team.
Not Assault Vest Raging Bolt.
No, the fact that because it's not Assault Vest Raging Bolt, it doesn't have Protect, so you're missing both. It's like, if you have Assault Vest, then you survive it. If you don't have Assault Vest, then you need Protect to be able to get the lines in the right turn sequences.
But what are your attacking moves when you run Coal Mine Protect?
Thunderclap and the Dragon Pulse. Or Draco Meteor, because if you're doing pluses, then you can minus as well and get a stronger hit.
Yeah.
Okay, clicking time.
Yeah. I mean, we live and we learn.
Yeah.
For this
I
team.
didn't. When I saw the team, I thought it was really cool that it was Calm Mind Snarl. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was one. Yeah.
But I didn't think about the application of playing.
Yeah, like when you start thinking about the, like you said, turn sequence, that's where it gets a little bit trickier.
It's not over yet. I just made him waste his
really good.
Protect, and I still have Sun, so I should be able to get a Grassy Glide off and the Dazzling Gleam.
But yeah. What is his what is it, Grimnay? What is it boost?
Special attack, anytime it gets a kill.
Okay.
So it had gotten a +2. And he did the Nasty Plot at the start, so he's currently +4. Oh, I see what he's going for. He's going for the Fake Out right here on the Flutter Mane, because I turret it.
Doesn't he just die to a Grassy Glide here?
No, I think he
Calyrex
tanks
is
it.
very frail.
Personally, I kind of think he tanks it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you just got intimidated. Yeah, that picks up. Sure.
GG.
Yeah. 1-2 for the both of them. So yeah, definitely a flaw with the team right here. Because we just can't get into the.
Because Raging Bolt is always pressured. If I can't Thunderclap, or I can only Thunderclap one of the 2 slots, then I don't.
Raging Bolt feels really bad without the Assault Vest.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, my other team I had, what was it? Because I have Meadow Plate, and Rillaboom. But then Rillaboom feels a little, not too frail, but a little bit.
So then you go 252 Adamant on Rillaboom. You just max it out. Like right now, what it's set up to be is a split bulk resistance, like durability. But you just kind of make it more into a glass cannon with the strong Grassy Glide on the train.
With the Meadow Plate, that makes sense.
For reference, a plus... No, let me restate that. A neutral, non-boosted Shadow Calyrex will 2-shot Terra Wellspring Ogerpon. So Terra Wellspring gets the special defense boost.
Damn.
And with that boost, it is still a 2-shot from that Shadow Calyrex.
So the Shadow Calyrex is just bonus.
Yeah.
But I guess against this team, you don't really have.
I mean,
out to it. I mean,
there was one thing that this team could have had on it, and that's Sucker Punch Incineroar. Because that would do ×4.
I was not a. Yeah, I just never think of Sucker Punch.
Because knockoff is okay, but it's not needed. there's not a crazy amount of items that you have to knock off, especially when once you knock it off or they've used their booster energy or whatever they're going for, Citrus Berry, then that knockoff isn't doing as much damage.
And Incineroar always gets to that point where you just have it there and it's gonna get KO'd. Like you're just sacrificing it.
Like you're either going to click Flare Blitz because your sun is up, or you're clicking your other attacking move because they're attacking. Yeah, I lost that a little quickly.
Mine too.
Are you 1-2 as well?
Yeah. I'm on
Oh boy. Might have to verse
the
you.
last one was I mean I just it was White Kyurem, Turtle Blaze, Ice Terra with Blizzard on the No Escape from Tornadoes with Tailwind. It, if you look at the team, yeah, it gets clapped by Blizzard. The thing is that when I thought of Blizzard, I was like, well, it's fine. Like, you know, you can just go ahead and Terra the either your Dragon type over here with Long Neck, or you can just go ahead and Terra your Groudon. But the thing with it is that, like, I wasn't thinking of Kyurem, I was thinking of, like, Articuno. So, Articuno just, you know, goes down to, pretty much any one of these fire moves, and...
Yeah, but it's Ice Dragon instead.
To the Thunderclaps. So, that was kind of like the thing with it, but now I ran into White Kyurem, which is a thing that we can use, and... yeah.
I'm surprised that this entire time that you're discussing your opponent's team, you never once mentioned that they have a Choice Scarf Ditto.
I one-shotted it.
But you didn't mention it. I found that so funny to see.
I saw it there, I was like, Ditto, whatever, you're just gonna come out and die. Yeah. But yeah, they have the Choice Scarf Ditto in there. With... I don't understand their Terra type for being Ghost, but they came in and went straight into a Rillaboom, which is cool. But then they got what is it, like Heat Crash like immediately, so it just went away. Really, the thing was like they brought it in to avoid a fake out into the White Kyurem that was gonna get Heat Crashed. If I would have gotten Heat Crash onto the White Kyurem, I would have won.
Yes.
Because after that, like they don't really have any sort of damage here. They have brought the Tornadoes, the White Kyurem, and the Ditto, which means that in the bag they could have had either him on top of Iron Crown, and they don't do very good against like a Groudon. Like I would have probably like Iron Crown goes down straight into the Groudon for like probably something Tempered or Precipitous Blades. Him on top has a White Guard, but it doesn't have any damaging moves besides the close combat, and after doing one of those, its defenses are so dropped that it just goes down. But yeah, like they played that White Kyurem spot very well, and it also, like, me not looking at the sheet at all played into their advantage because I completely didn't do a full fake out. Yeah. Like, and it was, I think, the first turn, actually, where I could have just easily just gone ahead and, like, fake out and snarled and win. But, I mean, this is something that, like, I'm very used to playing in cart. So, not using any sort of open team sheet, so it happens. It is what it is.
Oh wow. Kyurem White and Kyurem Black have more BST than just base Kyurem. By an extra 40.
What is BST?
Base stat total.
Oh, base stat total. Oh, okay. Nice.
So you know how, like, let's say, one that I know on the top of my head, Urshifu's attack is 135 and its defense is 90. You take all of those numbers and add them up, that is the BST. So a starter Pokemon will have a 400 BST, but your third evolution will have like 550, 600. And so BST is a good value measurement that you can use to see how good a Pokemon is.
Yeah. I wasn't sure of like how on the acronym there, but that's a great way of explaining it. Thank you. I wasn't thinking of it of like how it adds value to how good a Pokemon is.
Because by having more base stats, you can have all of your numbers be at 100. Like for example, Mew is 600 because for 6 stats, it's 100 each all across.
Yeah.
Kyurem White and Kyurem Black is 700 BST. So its lowest stat is defense at 90 and speed at 95.
I think it has like 170 special attack.
Yep. 100 special defense, 120 attack, and then 125 HP.
That's actually really, really, really broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like no other Pokemon we should run.
And its ability is Mold Breaker with a fancy name.
Yeah. And next, like, yes, Snowscape Tailwind from Tornadoes is just wild. Because when you always think of this, like, setting up weather, you go with the Pokemon that sets it up automatically to not waste your turn. But in all reality, like, by not wasting that turn, I think you're sacrificing a lot of the value of the Pokemon that you're bringing. So having that Tornadoes that sets up your Snowscape, so you can go ahead and just 100% it, and then being able to set up the Tailwind as well, you're just kind of like at a different level with it.
100%. So the reason why I started going down this rabbit hole was that on looking at the Kyurem is that I want to see what its weight is because it's going to be heavier than the base Kyurem. And if it is heavier and it's got an equivalence of the weight of Groudon, your Heat Crash actually would not have done much.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Because Groudon is 2,000 pounds, but if that Pokemon is like 1,800, then it's not going to do much. But every time I try to look it up, it just keeps telling me about the base form. Like it doesn't understand Kyurem White. It just keeps showing me Kyurem. Oh, actually, I think I just found it. It weighs the same amount as the base form? That's insane. Yeah, no, that actually would have done a decent amount.
Yeah, I think it would have picked up. I'm pretty sure. And it was still drought boosted. I'm looking over here, and Sable IVGC has the same team we're running, except for Shifu instead of Ogerpon. It's Urshifu Dark, which is cool.
Yeah. Because then that would cover for the Shadow Calyrex.
Yep, but it's literally the same. Everything. He's running Miracle Seed on the Rillaboom and Assaultus on the Raging Bolt. So yeah, like that's kind of our mistake in it. But I think our team, it is going to be like this at least core, the core that we have here. So this team is gonna be, it's definitely meta defining.
Yeah, 100%.
really the first 5 I think are just gonna be a team always. Like Groudon, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Fluttermane. And then the last slot for whatever you want to bring. Because you don't necessarily want to bring... The only water Pokemon that really benefits from being in this team is Walking Wake.
Mm-hmm.
Walking Wake can do really good in here because of you can speed booster it. You can go ahead and boost its Hydro Steam and Flamethrower from it with the Drought. So you have that going for you, but besides that, like you just have that like 6 empty slot.
Yep. I do want to let you know, our Groudon with the Adamant 176 attack, a Kyurem White with 0 HP and 0 defense, he crashed us 33 to 39% in the sun.
So it doesn't do anything.
In the sun. And so if it has defense
Investment
at 252 with no HP, it's 25 to 30, and if it was max HP, max defense, which is unlikely, 21 to 26.
Yeah, so it's just not doing a lot of damage.
I feel like to get Groudon at its maximum potential, I feel like it needs a helping hand partner.
I feel like if he needs a helping hand partner, he's not that good.
Oh shoot, new round was paired.
No what?
New round.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
So?
My matchup is against a Zamazenta.
Going against Chimicho. Alright. Yeah. Chimicho, Indeedee, Urshifu, Torkoal, Ursaluna, and Armourouge. And I'm not gonna say anything because I'll probably get gooped somehow. So I'm just gonna not say anything about this guy's team and just live my life. And if I win, then I'll take that 2-2. But yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Zamazenta is a fighting steel type.
Is it body press?
Yeah.
That's tough. I am going to say my opponent chose a very long, like full 8 characters, random number. That's what he used to put in here. Like he could have just gone with literally like 0, 1, 2, and we would have probably found each other. With that being said, before the match goes ahead and starts, I'm gonna take it quick. Just go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, do your thing. Stellar Chinpao. No fighting move on that. legendary, right? Yeah. Incin and Zamazenta.
Oh, yeah, that.
Zamazenta's max speed is 209. That's crazy.
These Pokemons are coming in strong. Against the Fluttermane is kind of, yeah, it's a little hard.
Terra Water. Ah, bad. How slow is our Incineroar?
But it doesn't have any speed investment.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You lived that. Nice. Nice about the Zamazenta I'm versing, it has Wide Guard, but it doesn't have Protect.
Light Guard, no Protect.
But with the sun up,
Oh, I just got screwed. I just let the guy set up Trick Room in my face.
oh my gosh, it was a speed tie for the Incin. His Incin is the same speed as mine,
Okay.
and he just happened to get the fake out off first. Oh, that's tough. I think that might be something to fix as well, is just like speed
Just
creep a
forward.
little bit.
Yeah. It's just like, it goes both ways with the Incin, you know? Like, in here, like, yeah, you maybe fake out at first if you're going Incin to Incin, or you just roll the dice. But then if you're on Trick Room against other stuff, you definitely want to be slower, you know? Yeah, no, this is like, yeah, with
I
this
messed up.
team, we just lose.
Yeah, I messed up. I did not do that well. Shoot. Yeah, that was a waste of a Protect right there. Because he's doing body press. Oh my gosh, he did Iron Defense. If he did body press, he would have taken out Incin.
Yeah, that was ready to go. Yeah, this Chimicho team just screwed me. He didn't bring the Chimicho, but
Mhm.
um, I just again, I'm not looking at the sheet, so I'm just getting my trick room just sit right in my face.
Do you have a second computer monitor?
I do. I'm just not really paying attention to
There's no excuse then, buddy. There's no excuse.
Yeah, no, like not at all. Like I'm just literally not paying attention to it. So like, yeah, like and I still try to target it. Like it was the armors that said it, but I didn't really read the Terra type. So I should have gone with like a different move into it, you know, with one of my mods.
He played that really well. He did the body press into the Groudon slot where I just put in Sin.
Yeah, no, I just lose.
Like, in all reality though, this isn't quite fun for me. Like, having these crazy strong mons in the middle of these like typical meta teams, it's just like I'm having fun with you.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. But like, it's a little hard to play.
Yeah.
Like I just went 1-3, and I'm guessing you're gonna go too.
I'm about to as well, yeah.
Yeah, like it's a little too. Like I wanted to just use Groudon. That's fine.
I did call the Rillaboom coming in, so that's nice.
Like these people are also like really gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've gone against a bunch of stuff where I'm just like, I don't even really know how to approach you, which is fine. Like, thank God this is not like a paid tournament.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, Heat Crash goes out over here.
I don't think it does enough. Yeah, he's plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's GG.
Yeah, that just picks up. Yeah.
I don't think I'm continuing the tour, to be honest. I think this is my last one.
Because we're 1-3, so like, there's no point of like really going. If there's no cut, there's no run. I'm about to drop it too.
I'm not here for the craziness that these legendaries are doing in these battles. Like, it was fun to win that one game, but the rest of it, I'm kind of over.
Yeah, I feel that.
Now, you saw the stream I did yesterday, correct? I believe I saw your name in the start of my stream.
Yeah. I was in there yesterday. Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah. Which is a different game.
I mean, it's Pokemon, and it's battling.
Yeah.
So in my mind, it's the same. It's just
it's not competitively GC.
Yeah, it's not.
To me, it's a different game. Like, yeah, like it's so hard to just kind of just be able to play. Like I don't know. Yeah.
I wanna let you know real quick. So I had the stream of a new account yesterday for that game, but I have my own account on my phone, and I was able to get to the very end of the game. It's 200 floors, and the level cap is at level 200, so you can't get higher than level 200. On floor 200, you get paired up against Eternatus. You know who that is? Eternatus, yeah? Okay, so I want to let you know what Eternatus has for the final boss fight. So it has the pressure ability, and it is stall. So it makes it so that you lose twice as much PP. It uses Cosmic Power, Dragon Dance, Dynamax Cannon, Eterna Beam, Sludge Bomb, Cross Poison, Flamethrower, and Recover. It has 4 HP bars. Every time you get one of the HP bars down, to like have nothing left in it, it gets stat increases in both defense and special defense, sometimes attack and sometimes special attack.
That's wild. When
it hits its last HP bar, it says, "Good, you actually came to fight. Let's it says, "Good, You actually came to fight. Do not disappoint me. It Gigantamaxes. It gets a 5th health bar and recovers all of its health. So now you have to do it all again. It stays with those stat increases that it already had. And then when it Gigantamaxes, it gets an item called a mini black hole, where at the end of every turn, it steals one of your items. And one of my items was a leftovers. So as soon as it steals leftovers, it's max tank with my leftovers and recover as a move.
That's too much. That's wild.
Dude, it was insane. And so a cool thing about it is that every turn sequence has a set variable, right? So after playing it 50 times, I was able to come down to a sequence of playstyle where I put Quaquaval out, I Aqua Step, he Dragon Dances, I Aqua Step, he Sludge Bombs, I work up, right, because now I'm faster, he Sludge Bombs again, he puts me in the red range, I Air Slash twice, because at that sequence, Air Slash will flinch twice. And then I Aqua Step, he's down to his last HP bar, so I have Quaquaval at 10 HP at the moment he Gigantamaxes, and I've lost no Pokemon. So I was able to get that sequence down. But then everything after that was just like... It just walled. It walled so well.
That's crazy.
I also, on top of my leftovers, I also had an item called a Grip Claw, which has a different mechanic in this game. The Grip Claw has a 10% chance to steal the opponent's item when I attack them. And for some of those runs that I was doing, he would steal an item from me, and then I would steal it back, and then he would steal it back, until he eventually stole my Grip Claw, and I couldn't steal items anymore.
So you Grip Claw your Grip Claw.
Yeah.
You just got Grip Clawed.
Yeah. But I was running an Incineroar, and I had Charcoal on it, which was really fun. Because what's really cool is that you don't have to have just one item on. You can actually stack items, and the value of those items will stack on top of each other.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can have a Life Orb, Charcoal.
Well, I had leftovers and Charcoal on it.
That's crazy.
It's all randomized when you get your items, and you can re-roll. So it's not like I could control if I got like
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I like it.
Super fun game.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it yesterday. And then I dropped it. Yeah, when are you streaming that again?
I want to try to do it like twice a week, and then have this one as like the third one a week. And then I might also, like, if I do that twice a week, I might just change what I'm doing from time to time if I ever want a change of pace. Because I have actually a lot of things on the docket to do. I have Sir Smoke's game. Actually, you don't know him. He runs the tournament that I host. He made a fan game, so I need to play that. I want to play Pokemon Coliseum. After I beat that, I have it on my computer actually.
Oh, that's nice.
I want to do Gale of Darkness after that.
I haven't played Gale of Darkness.
I've never played either. I never did Coliseum.
Oh, really?
I never owned an N64 or GameCube or anything.
Coliseum is so good. Oh
is
my
it?
god. I love Coliseum. That brings back so many childhood memories. And I even played it like way later as an adult, and it's just so good. I love it.
I'm excited. Yeah, I really want to play it because I have no experience playing it, but I know it's BGC in a sense. It's doubles battles.
I mean, I played Coliseum and as a child, you know, like, and I remember it being so much fun, and it has a very special place in my heart. But I've never actually learned how to play it, you know.
Yeah.
So I am like, whenever if you go and stream that would be pretty sick. So because I think it would be a whole new side of it for me, you know?
I just want to respond to some comments that happened in the stream just now. We were asked how this team is working because one of our viewers went and ate dinner for a bit, so he just got back. The team has good mechanics, a couple flaws that made it hard to get the sequence in the right turn order, as well as me not just simply not knowing the meta, not knowing the power creep, the speed tiers, the durability of some of these legendaries is absolutely insane. Like, they pack a punch and then they just take a punch like it's nothing.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main things. It's like the amount of hits that they could take, it's kind of crazy. Like, I think, especially for me, I've played in Dynamax formats before, so like having these legendaries, they still were able to go down in 1, 2, 3 hits. But going against the Samacenta that you've wasted your 4 Pokemon's 5, 6 turns, all of your attacks on, it hasn't even protected, and it's still just alive.
Yeah.
Feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't feel good.
I threw squeaky toys at it, pretty much, as it came in with a full onslaught of a military base weapon grade system on its back.
How do you do that? How do you fly like that?
Oh, you finished you did your 3rd DLC, right?
Yeah, I'm done with the DLC.
Yeah, so at that 3rd DLC, there's a person that you talk to right at the very start that opens up the access to fly on these. You know how you did that mini game with one of the Elite Four? Yeah, that mechanic is a mechanic that you can have on your... I accidentally hit a cutscene wall, and it it put me at the top to then take the elevator down to where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you real quick. I'll fly there and I'll go and show you who you need to talk to.
That's like, yeah, because the other day, like, I saw somebody do it and I tried it and I just went down to the floor and I was like, yeah, this is just whack. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't looking right. But
no,
it's
a person you have to talk to. Why is it not letting me? Okay, that was weird. It keeps zooming out. What?
Yeah. I use switch strings. So the Himitor was not a thing, huh? I'm looking over here and like one of my matches was like 2nd.
Oh wow.
One of the guys that I lost to, the Lunala one. It's just really good.
To continue answering the comments, because he did leave a few and I kind of ignored them. Sir Smoke did in fact make a fan game. It's called Pokemon Destiny. It is, I think it's had 20,000 playthroughs, if not more. So it is actually a pretty popular fan game, and I'm very excited to play it. I asked him to partake in the recording so I can have like a one-on-one and like really ask him questions about it and really get like probably the best recording of that game that would be on YouTube. Because if people did make that as content, they're just going to be doing a let's play. But if I do a let's play with the creator, I think that would be really cool. Then he also said Stadium and Stadium 2 were sick. Excited to play them. And Groudon was putting in work, but not enough work.
No, yeah.
And I'd have to really work hard on getting Groudon into the right position at the right time. And it's not like he just keeps Sun up no matter what, right? It's like if they come in with a different weather, I have to be ready to like have him in the right position so I can control the weather.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really blame Groudon. I kind of blame myself for just not being prepared, but I also blame the environment of what restrictions are, because it's just out of the park, man. We're playing like T-ball and it's playing Grand Slams, but
it's just a little too rough.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these are gonna get shut down. Like I'm looking around, like Groudon is at the top, Terravigus is at the top. Like there's certain ones that are just at the top.
Uh-huh.
They're probably gonna stay that way, but I think that it's just gonna take time to figure out what proper leads are around and how to manage certain matchups. Because, like, Groudon's really good. We're running it with Citrus Berry, but is that the best item to run it with? You know, like it might not be. And like I think trying out the leftovers on Raging Bull for this, with maybe Groudon already being weak on the special defense side, it's not good, you know? Probably just need kind of to have all of those put together, because maybe we can get some Snarls off with the Assault Vest Raging Bolt and be able to support Raging Bolt and Groudon.
Well, truth be told, the speed tier that Groudon is, we might want to take all of that investment that we did and put it into bulk and make it min speed with 0 IVs. That makes it 85 speed with Brave Nature for the minus EVs and the IVs at 0. So being on a Trick Room team, this could possibly work. And then having the bulk, and then also, right, like you have Flutter Mane with Icy Wind, so if you needed to, like, you could create scenarios where you slow down, let's say it's Raging Bolt or something.
Yeah.
If you don't set up
I
the
went
Trick
with
Room.
that speed because it's kind of like similar to what Goldango runs. So you can outspeed Goldango, so if you're ever going against a Goldango, you can kind of something tantrum, pressable blades, whatever you want, and just KO. So in that sense, that works.
I believe
So
it's this guy. Sorry to cut you off. I just want to mention, because I just walked around everywhere and I don't see the person, but I think it's this guy that gives it to you.
Okay. I'm flying there now.
Yeah, I definitely recommend getting this mechanic, because one thing that I will do sometimes is I'll set it to glide, I'll set it to fly just over the ground level.
Yeah.
So I'll tilt him down like this, and then I'll just do my shiny hunting like this.
How do you shiny hunt like that?
You just don't have to touch the ground ever.
So you just fly around the entire time? That's cool.
My
What
frames are
shinies
dropping.
have you hunted for here?
I honestly haven't been doing much shiny hunting, but I did get some more recently when I was getting ready for the global challenge and I had to catch them legally. I actually did find shinies. I found a shiny Skidoo.
Nice.
There it is. I like its little feet.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I like it, the little yellow nose as well, and the red toes. And I found a shiny Altaria.
Shiny Altaria looks wild.
Yeah, this one was funny. I looked on the Pokédex where Scatterbugs were, and then like Vivillon, because I needed fur for the TM to make protect TM, and so I flew to where a Vivillon was, and as soon as I like had the map spawn around me, right next to me was like 4 Swablues around a shiny Altaria. It like auto spawned a shiny for me.
Nice.
I found this earthworm.
Ooh, I like that blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good color.
And then my friend asked for help to get his, not this recent global challenge, but the second global challenge that occurred like a month ago. He was running a Gallade team, and so he asked for help getting the min speed Gallade.
Okay.
Without the shiny egg sandwich, it was just like egg power sandwich. I actually did get a shiny in it.
Ooh, shiny rolls. That's dope.
And then I have shiny Hitmontop.
That's a whole lot of shinies.
Yeah, these are all of them except this one. Person in the group that I host, I requested this Latias for my friend's team for the Charlotte Regional where you and I met, and person in the community allowed me to borrow their Latias, and I've messaged them probably 10 times since January to give them back their Latias.
And they still
just
haven't.
never asked for it. But I gave them my shiny Slugma as compensation at the time.
So they were like, "I'll keep a shiny Slugma."
I think Latias is a better keep in my opinion.
I think so. That's wild. Oh,
It's
I
just
mean,
explaining why it's in this list of shinies.
yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I actually, now that you say that, I need to get my team ready. I'm gonna meet with Marco Fiero next week to get coaching for my Orlando team,
Mhm.
so I can get something ready to go. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What I need, how I need to be trained.
Orlando is Reg F still?
Yeah, it's Ray F. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's still a normal game that I can play. So yeah, I'm probably going to be running a pretty similar team to what we have now, but obviously no Groudon, and no Ogre Pond. It's probably going to be like right now. I think in those two slots I have,
Mhm.
are Shifu and Shenpao. So, I can go ahead and leave those to go Surgeon Strikes and do crazy damage.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of it is just pretty balanced Reg F core, so that's nice. Feels good.
Oh, you actually asked me for shiny hunting technique. I actually do know one.
Yeah. What you got?
So, you do the shiny egg. No, sorry, the shiny encounter sandwich. I'm mixing up my words. I'm sorry. So you do. Let's pretend I did a shiny encounter sandwich. You do picnic, and you want to be in a terrain that you can pretty much see all spawns. Right? You don't want something that would be like under a ledge or something that you can't see the spawn.
Yep.
When you leave the picnic, you wait like 10 to 30 seconds for all of the spawns to occur. And if there are 16 spawns with the shiny encounter, one of them will always be a shiny. So rather than having to run around to look at all of the spawn encounters, you just stand in a position where you can see all of them, you count them, and then if you can count up to, if you do get a spawn rate of 16 exactly, one of them will always be a shiny. So you'll find it where you're doing your picnic, you wait 30 seconds, count, okay, there's only 13 spawn, reset the picnic. Don't walk anywhere, don't do anything, just reset the picnic, stand there, and it'll save you a lot of the hassle and like monotony of the grind of having to like walk around.
That's kind of crazy because when I shiny hunted an Iron Valiant.
Yeah.
If I would have done that, I think it would have saved me so much time.
At least an hour minimum would be saved, absolutely.
I got it in an hour, but I think it would have still saved me. Like, I think here's what I did. I did a sandwich, and after the first 30 minutes, I just like reset. Did the sandwich again, and then I got it on the second sandwich.
Yeah, with only using one form of ingredients. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. So I did that, and I got a shiny Metagross the same way.
Ooh.
Yeah. So those are like the two shiny ones that I've done.
Nice.
The other ones have been on Pokemon Go, which I got a shiny Kyogre about a couple of weeks ago. Pink Baby, Whale, super cool. Which I think that might actually be kind of cool for this meta, but Yeah, I got that, and also I got, I think, 3 or 4 shiny Littens.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pokemon Go was having a community day, which
Yeah, I
has,
remember that.
yeah, like I think the rate is like 1 in 20 for shinies, and then when it's 2 people, which my wife plays Pokemon Go, if you just set a lure, you'll get 20 spawns in like a few minutes. So you can, I think my wife probably has like 10 shiny Littens.
That's amazing.
She has a few Groudons, I think, and some Kyogres also
Yeah.
from the last few events that we've been having.
That's the best way to do a specific shiny hunt of min stats, right? Because like shiny hunting in game is one thing, but shiny hunting with a min stat, you have to then get multiple shinies, but you can get quick multiple shinies on an event day.
Yeah, on an event in Pokemon Go. Yeah, I think just really, like I said, I think earlier this stream, like playing Pokemon Go just helps you in VGC a lot. Like the accessibility to just the legendaries is really good.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to kind of drop Raging Bolts and all those Paradox exclusives that I've had just on my, because I have Violet and Scarlet, but I haven't gotten the Raging Bolt and Scarlet the right way yet, so I've been using just the Gen ones, which is fine, but the I need to just kind of get the other ones.
Gotcha. Yeah. So anything else you want to leave the stream with?
No, I think that'll be all. Groudon was not that great, but we'll keep playing with it. It was a lot of fun to play with, and just give it a try. And yeah, no,
I'm sure pretty soon a new option to run it as may come up. Like I could even see like a Terra Water option occurring or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see.
It's something I'm just gonna honestly, I'm not giving up on it. It's the first tourney with it. It's experimental. I really like it. So my wife has a shiny one that she's gonna send to me. So I'm
awesome.
gonna make sure that I get it going somehow.
Chat has asked any swaps for the team.
I think items.
Items in a couple moves.
Yeah. And I think Ogerpon goes away. I don't think you used it. I don't think it was useful to you or any of them.
Yeah. I never was able to find a position where I felt like I would benefit from bringing it.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think maybe some like redirection in a different way. Maybe even like a Clefairy where it can have redirection, Friend Guard, Trick Room, all of those things that might be able to support the rest of the core. Might be a little better, but yeah, Ogerpon definitely goes away, and Assault Vest on the Raging Ball needs to go up.
I definitely see why a lot of these teams right now are running a wide guard option, because things like Astral Barrage, Expanding Force, a lot of these legendaries try to abuse red moves. So having a way to stop that is very important.
Yeah, I think right now you kind of just need it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely. But I had a great time hanging out. Thank you so much for joining today and recommending the tournament.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun. It's always a great time to join into the stream.
Of course. Well, till the next stream, everyone, you all have a great night. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Have a good night. Have a good one. Bye.